Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to discuss the appointment of Graham Alexander in the first couple of games, as well as look forward to Aberdeen v Motherwell at the weekend. So let's get into it. When we first appointed Graham, I thought, good appointment. You look at his record at the likes of Fleetwood, he got them promoted. Scunthorpe, we got them at a playoff final before leaving them in mid-table. And then he went to Salford, I believe, got a promotion with them as well, and then left them this season in 5th place. They were unbeaten in the first 5 games, and since he's left, they've actually slumped down the table. So I think he was maybe a wee bit of a victim of his own success, or it's certainly a victim of the expectations of the owners there at Salford. Obviously it's the class of '92, it's been well documented on TV and stuff, and I think that they just want success too quickly because they're that used to getting it at Man U. But now hopefully Salford's loss can be Motherwell's gain. And it's certainly looking as if it's going to pan out that way. In our first 2 games, we have been brilliant, I think. We've been pressing teams, and when we get the ball, we've been playing with a purpose. Now, in our first 5 games of the season, we did have a lot of possession of the ball, but the difference that when we get it under Graham seems to be that we're playing with a purpose. We're trying to get through the lines, and so it's really good attacking football, whereas before it was kind of a sideways, trying to maybe walk the ball into the net, particularly in the first 5 games of the season. So it's shown that there's been an improvement there, and the biggest sign of the improvement has been how solid we've looked at the back. Now, if you remember before that, you might have seen on past the mic, me and Gogsy going absolutely crazy at the performances of Aaron Chapman and Bevis Mugabe. We've got Aaron Chapman out next now, and we've got Liam Kelly on loan for QPR, who's been brilliant since he's come in. But Bevis Mugabe, he looks a completely different player. He got man of the match against Rangers, and then against St Mirren, he was dealing with everything that was coming in the box as well. I know he gave away the penalty, but it was never a penalty, let's be honest. It's the most ludicrous decision I think I've ever seen in my years of supporting Motherwell, so we'll let him away with that one. That one wasn't really his fault. But apart from that, he's playing for the back, picking passes, and allowing us to transition from defence into attack. So he's been a big player for us. And if you were to see Motherwell in the last 2 games and ask yourself which one of these centre backs has been touted with a move to Celtic, you would pick Bevis Mugabe. And I'm not taking anything away from the performances of Declan Gallagher. I think he's been really solid as well, but Bevis has just been something else. I actually want to know what he's been having for breakfast, to be honest with you, because it's just such an improvement. But it's alright improving at the back. If we are going to stay up, we need goals. And we managed to get a goal in the 2 games that we've played. Obviously Devante Cole getting them both. But we've had to make a couple of signings. We've signed Stephen Lawless. I think that's a signing that I think, okay, fair enough. Because he's got experience in the league. I would much rather sign a Stephen Lawless and take another gamble with the likes of Jermaine Hilton or a Sherwin Seedorf. A couple of signings we'd made previously that hadn't really worked out for us. I know Jermaine's away now at Ross County, and he actually scored at the weekend there, so fair play to him. But no, I think it's good that we've signed somebody that knows the Scottish game and knows what it takes to play in the SPFL. So I think Stephen will do well for us. As well as him, we've just signed in the last 45 minutes or so Harry Smith on loan from Northampton. He's a big athletic striker that looks as if he can be maybe quite pacey as well. So I'm hoping that we can get the best out of him. If you look at his record, it's not the best, but I try and not judge players on their record, particularly his goal scoring one, and give him a chance in a Motherwell jersey. So here's hoping that if he gets in the squad, we've got players in and about him that can hopefully create chances for them, the likes of Liam Polworth. And if we stick to the 3 up front, he may be playing up there with Tony Watt and Devante Cole, or you never know, Jake Casey might come back in. But no, I wish him all the best in the Motherwell jersey, and here's hoping that he does well. Other news today, Jake Carroll has signed a 2-year deal. Now I'm delighted with this. Ever since he's come into left back, we've just looked a lot more solid on that left hand side. He's athletic, he can get up and down the line, and he can put a cross in, and he's dangerous from set pieces as well. So I'm delighted that he's going to be at Firth Park until at least the summer of 2023. Now, we move on to the game at the weekend, Aberdeen v Motherwell. This is a game that before Graham arrived I would have went, I'll take a point for that, but in seeing our performances and how well we're playing against St Mirren and Rangers, two teams that were informed by the way, St Mirren doing so well before their defeat to Rangers in the league. I think they were 12 unbeaten, and Rangers before that game 65 points out of 69 available to them this season. So only Hibs and Livingston took points off them before we did it at the weekend there. So there's signs that we are starting to find a wee bit of form. In Aberdeen, they're not in the best of form. They've not won any of their last 3 games. They drew with Dundee United at home and then lost to Rangers before they were hammered off of Ross County the weekend there. So it's a game that I think we should begin in looking to win. We've already been to Pittodrie at the start of the season. We scored 3 goals in one half there, and they failed to beat us when we were really playing terribly at Firth Park. So it's a game that we should not fear in the slightest. You've seen the Aberdeen fans protesting against Derek McInnes, wanting to get him out. Now, do I understand that? Yes and no. Yes, because there's maybe the feeling that it's going a wee bit stale. I know that was certainly the case for us under Robinson. When you've had a manager for long enough, it just feels like you maybe need a fresh face. But then no, because where do Aberdeen really expect to be? Do Aberdeen fans expect to be challenging the old firm? Because I don't think they have the budget to do that. You look at Rangers and Celtic squads, if they get somebody injured, they can replace them with another body of the same quality. Aberdeen don't have that luxury, which is why they're never really too close to the old firm. So I think there needs to be a wee bit of realism amongst the supporters. But I think that will play into our favour, because you've seen that when there is unrest amongst the supporters, it can transfer to the players onto the pitch, and that's certainly been the case at clubs like Celtic this year. They've struggled on the pitch after the protests, and then Neil Lennon goes and has an absolute farce of a press conference, and they don't do too well against the Livingston side that made 7 changes last night at the time of this recording, Wednesday night depending on when you're watching it. But no, so I think that might play into our favour. So having weighed everything up, how we're playing, how Aberdeen are playing, I'm going to go for us to win. I'm going to go for Motherwell to beat Aberdeen 2-1. Let me know how you think we'll get on to Pittodrie in the comments, and also, do you think Motherwell will stay up? That's what I want to know. And Aberdeen fans, am I right in McInnes? Am I being too harsh on these? Let me know in the comments your thoughts on Derek and why he's wanting gone. But guys, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe as well. And I'll see you in the next one.